Welcome to Still Please Galaxy Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the first match of the final week, season 45, and we begin this one in Kyber 3, but that sets us up pretty nicely for climbing into Kyber 2 to start the next 5v5 season and make sure we get those extra crystals during the off week where we do Conquest. We will quickly take a look at how my defense performed. My opponents didn't have too much trouble up against my defense, so we're going to go through this pretty quickly. I tend to play with a heavier offense. Difficult to field a lot of depth on my end with the lack of relics. So Finalizer here falling to the Exec and Chimera losing to the Leviathan. That's somewhat surprising. It's fairly reliable, and even when it fails you usually make a decent amount of progress, so that's somewhat interesting. Jade Bell here. This was, I think, here is one hold with SLKR losing to Qui-Gon. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. It is the Qui-Gon Kron, but still. And then the one shots from there. And then round 3, this opponent here, Maul falling to Darth Revan, and then the rest, Malevolence here getting held up by the Negotiator. And this opponent I beat. He did not full clear. Now for this week's bracket, this is a very favorable bracket. There are no 7 GL players in this bracket. There are mostly 6 GL players. There is 1 5 GL and 2 4 GL players. My opponent today being one of them. He has slightly larger GP at 10.2. He and I are the largest GP players. With Zetas, he's fine. Omicrons, very low at 12. This bracket in general is pretty low on Omicrons. There's 2 people who are somewhat close to me at 19 and 18. One guy at 17, but there's a 6 Omicron player in this bracket. And then my opponent is a little light. Now, relic wise, my opponent and I basically tied in relics, which makes sense. We are light in GLs. The rest of the bracket kind of maxes out at 164 in that 160 range. So we're not looking at super relic heavy bracket. So this is what you start seeing in Kyber 3 and why I usually have some pretty strong performances beating up on these squads, which is why I'm looking forward to getting Leia, or where I can once again have a more stable Kyber 2 position instead of bouncing back and forth. Now with the depth, I've got the deepest roster. My opponent's not bad though. Makes sense for how deep his roster is. Relic distribution is pretty decent, stronger than mine, and nobody's super strong in this bracket except maybe this guy Raistlin here. He's got some pretty decent relics, but nobody's truly scary. I guess there's one guy off screen who's got 18 tier 8s. That's pretty good. With the 6-dot mods, my opponent has some strong mods at the top 25 end, weaker mods with the top 500. There's a bit of a drop off. You can see that with the quantity counts where we're fairly close on 25 plus. 20 plus is not too far behind, but I'm beating him by basically 100 mods when it comes to the 15 plus. And overall within this bracket, I have the fastest mods in the top 25 and I have the fastest mods with the top 500. So I'm the best modded player. And this is something that we don't usually see in Kyber 2. Sometimes we'll see it with the top 500, but usually I'm in like top 3 pretty safely in most Kyber 2 brackets, but here we're leading everybody. These are the differences we start seeing, and we see it again with Datacrons. My opponent and I, very heavy with Datacrons. There's one guy off screen who's heavy in Datacrons. The rest of the players, very light participants. There's one guy who's kind of acceptable, medium level Datacron player, but we're seeing some very lackluster Datacron play here. With the GLs, my opponent is no Jabba, no Lord Vader, no Rey. That's definitely going to favor me. There are 2 players without Jabba, my opponent being one. My opponent and I are the only ones without Lord Vader. That's somewhat interesting. Only 1 player in this bracket has Rey. That's kind of bizarre. That's the first time I've seen something like that, and I'm the only player without SLKR. It's not too uncommon. My opponent, Relic 6 Melgus, 1 Ami, Raddus, Iden, Starkiller at Relic 5. We're looking at a Dash, Wampa at Relic 3 on my his, what am I trying to say here? He's Relic 3 Wampa, and of the Ami Wampas, there's only 1 other Relic 7 Wampa. Savage is my opponent, no Savage Ami. You can use that at lower gear. It is worth it for anybody to place. And there are 3 players without the Omicron on SWGOH. Traya's 1 player without the 2 players without the Traya Ami, and one of them has a relic Traya. There are 3 Aphras in the bracket. I have the only good Swolo, 1 semi-usable Zori's here. My opponent, though, that's real solid. He has a usable Zori. There are 4 third sisters within the bracket. My opponent, again, is another one. My opponent's got a good roster. We gotta be careful with this. He's a player like me. Rex here, he's good there. He's probably working towards Leia. We have 4 Malicoses, only 2 of them being usable. And then the rest here, Drogon's in progress. My opponent does not have a good Maul, but probably semi-usable. Nomoff Gideon, 4-star Leviathan, and it does have the Profundity. There are 5 players without the Leviathan and 1 player without the Profundity. And it's actually the guy who has a lot of GL. He's the guy off screen who he's a 6 GL player. He has the most active Datacrons. He has the most relics, or high relics, I should say, and does not have the Leviathan or the Profundity, which is a little weird. That's not something I would think with all the other things within his roster. Looking at the modding of my opponent, order this by speed. His Reva is just below 300 speed, so we're looking at 1520-ish. We're actually looking here is 18. Sana Staros is at 303. 7th and Jin are at 299. So that's an extremely shallow roster here with 300 speed characters, and we're seeing characters like Third Sister, Padme, Watt, Piet, Jango, Katarn, all falling below these levels. CLS, Vader, Dooku, all looking real slow. BB-8 and Rex are slow. Chupio fallen. JKR. The modding gets very much in my favor the deeper we go. I'm seeing a lot of faces we should be seeing a lot higher here. So let's take a look at this defense, see if he's gone yet. He looks like he's done a minimal battle, attacked, or more than a minimal battle. Now here he has stopped at CLS, but he one-shot these teams. I get the feeling he's trying to bait me. He wants to see what the banner count's going to be. Let's check up above. Yeah, this guy's not done. He's attacking right now, and we might see a change in the banners. This has remained unchanged. I've been focusing on fantasy basketball lately. Draft is done. Very happy with my team. I do a power rankings for the league. That's out of the way. That took way too long. So now that the season has officially started, I can transition into thinking about Galaxy of Heroes again. At which point my defense will change because some of this stuff is not acceptable, and Negotiator needs to come to offense because we need to do other kind of Marauder testing. I did it with the Endurance. I guess today we'll have to do it with the Endurance, but we're going to do some Negotiator Marauder testing as well. Now, my opponent's defense, we're looking at Phasma, Geos, Cody Rex. No Ami though, so really there's no benefit to using Cody unless you're using the Ami. And then the Ami for 3v3, I don't even think I don't feel like it makes all that much of a difference. We got a Dash Hondo and then a Bossk. We don't need to protect Starkiller for a race Swolo situation, so we do have a little bit of flexibility here. And then down here we're looking at Kylo Ren, Aphra, 5th brother, 3rd sister, Grievous. I think we got a lot of options. We got a lot of flexibility. Okay. Maybe I should just use JMK up against 3rd sister. My opponent might go all offense, or at least all GLs on offense. I think we're going to do it. We didn't do my Twitch stream on Tuesday for prep. We're switching that to Thursday, so I did not break this down in advance. But the fact that we're not seeing a GL yet, that says to me there's no GL. I think we're using JMK early. Just why take a chance with it? All right. That's the wrong Ahsoka. Why am I doing this? This is what presets are for. This is why we're trying to work on things like presets so that I don't make dumb mistakes, especially when it's getting a little late. Although this is not that late for play. All right, we got not that one. Not that one. Where is it? Did I glance over it? No, it's this one. Okay, yeah, Foresight. Okay, this one. Because the buff ones don't help. Although this kind of needs Ahsoka for the Foresight stacking. It's more of a 5v5 thing. I don't know if anyone else gets Foresight. Let's go to the big screen. I should probably check the audio settings. I was doing the Calcestis event earlier. I think I played around with some levels. Hopefully things aren't out of whack. Alright, we got ability block. It looks like my Kenobi is in trouble. It's got healing immunity. We can't get rid of it, so let's just bring in Ahsoka. Alright, take out third sister. Oh wait, the way... There's gonna be revives here. We're whatever. This is usually not how I do things. I'm not thinking through all the mechanics all that early. Because we gotta take her out, what, 3 times? Because she gets hatred, and then she gets hatred when she's revived. Yeah, so now's the last time. Let's just do the alt. We're close enough. This isn't... I would like damage immunity again, though. Alright, she gone now. Ooh. Can we get rid of the debuff? Get rid of death mark? Oh, come on, man. Just with my Traya, with a bunch of Gear 12 characters on my Traya, sometimes it's a cleanup situation, and now I'm worried about this. Is this going to be a cleanup situation? Am I still in a cleanup situation? Terrible. Terrible. Fine. Maybe I would have been better with... Maybe I would have been better with Traya. Alright. Brief interlude. We had some operator errors, so there's a couple matches that weren't captured. We're just going to jump into the next one. Alright, let's land some days. We're going to lose. Aren't we? We're going to lose this. This is scary. Where's my counters? I gotta take Nest higher. Come on. Oof. I gotta take out Sith Trooper. That's bad. I'm goofing off too much. I just don't really feel like taking this seriously today. Which I really shouldn't do, because he's taking this seriously. Okay, we got a hold with CLS, that's good. Oh, so I gave him a Wookiee Cron. Probably give him both Wookiee Crons, which is why. And now here. Okay. Let's get serious. Let's win this match. Alright. Let's Starkiller this. That's safe up against Aphra. Even though it's a weak Aphra, we're still going to respect Aphra. I'm hoping we consume some, like, I hope Melgus took out the Sith Eternal Emperor as a counter. Gives me some flexibility on the back. What am I? Where like my Darth Revan might cause him problems there, or maybe gas was consumed as a counter. All right. Fifth brother's an easy one, but we still need to respect it. Do I need to save Padme for something? No, because he doesn't have unaligned force users. Let's just use Padme. Because then we can use that, right? We're not using them for anything. We can give... Oh, I don't have another one of those Foresight ones, do I? Foresight? No, buff. I will finally be able to use this Calcestis Cron in a week. I don't have that Cron for you. Let's give him the protection up. Boom. What are you doing that for? Alright, let's hit the shatter point. Fifth brother is stunned. Still working on ninth. Not a lot of courage yet. There's some more debuffs. Alright, let's hit shatter point. There we go. Boom, big hit. Good hits on fifth. Just Padme is particularly strong up against squads with debuffs because of how courage works. The debuffs are converted into courage. And so that's why this is nice and strong. Okay. Now I gotta clean up this. And I wanna do this cheaply. Maybe we should do Bastila. Bastila would be cheap. Because there's no leader. Wookiees? Is that reckless? They can still end torture. So what if I would need an attacker? I don't know. I don't want to go too cheap. Phasma's on defense, okay. So we could do a Vader solo up against the Geos. Cody almost feels like a solo. Maybe not with Rex, but it almost feels like a solo. We could do JTR up against Dash. We have so many options there. All right, let's return down here. And looking at this. Oh, we did have Malak. That's right, I kept Malak because I like Malak for solos. Malak would have been great up against that Phasma. Maybe we'll still do it. For some reason I thought Malak was on defense. Are we going to get myself in trouble? What if we did droids? We do sortie, T3. We're being reckless. Let's not be reckless. Am I gonna regret doing this? This is overkill. I hate doing overkill. I hate it the most. You know what? Let's have a little bit of fun, and I guess let's... No, we'll do that later. Let's just do this. Yeah, this is just like antithetical to everything in my bones. It's just such a waste of a team. Alright, let's check this back wall. We're 50 points behind. Oh, we are JTR swallowing this. We gotta make up some points. Whatever. Alright, let's slow it down and boom. Probably should have stealthed. Oh, we gotta do that. Okay. Where are we on number of battles? Is he further ahead? So we're 5, he's 4, so technically now we're tied. Well, I'm ahead then. Is this the same number of teams cleared? Or our back team's worth more? No, the Conqueror's the same. Okay. Let's maintain this then. Let's Traya this. Traya. Alright. Drain life, they got debuffs. I don't want to taunt yet. I feel like that can go wrong when you have these Gear 12 characters and Cyan taunts too early. You can taunt now. I want to keep Traya alive. I isolated him? What am I thinking right now? I'm sure he had taunt. Like, I'm sure. I know he had taunt. But still. Okay. Annihilate, take out Raddus, perfect. Hit Jin. Keep hitting Jin. We should have another Annihilate soon. Alright, Jin is down. Now we got this Gear 12 character, and Annihilate will stop that revive, so we're just gonna auto. Yeah, so I finished watching Batman vs. Superman, and I almost feel like I need to rewatch it. Because it's perplexing. Because it's a movie where it clearly has a point of view. I don't feel like it successfully navigates it, but it is like worthy of analysis. But it's bizarre. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Yeah, we're going to Vader this. I don't have crons for that. You can have a level 3 cron. Okay. Surprised this team's even on defense. We're hitting the sides to bring down the health pool. Now we'll chuck this. Boom. Get some more dots. Alright. Pick up a couple banners. Do a little Malak solo. We'll grab some stats. Take accuracy, crit damage. Yeah, offense, crit damage, sure. All right. Okay, Sith Trooper down. Down. Yeah, okay, so this Batman versus Superman. It is a weird movie because it's very, like, angry and almost dismissive of the idea of superheroes to the point where you wonder why Zack Snyder likes them. Like, the whole prospect and idea of them. It's really bizarre that Warner Brothers allow, it's Warner Brothers, it's not so much DC, that they wanted their flagship characters handled that way. You're trying to set up a universe and you make a version of the movies and characters that are so, like, judgmental about the idea of their own characters. It's just, I find it so fascinating. It's very perplexing. I don't know. Are we gonna stop having fun? Are we just gonna be boring? Is this a solo? This feels like a solo. Or is this a reckless solo? You know what? I wanted to use the Aayla. Let's do that. Bring in Aayla, and how about Hermit Yoda? And boom. Oh. Oh, there's no Ami on the Hondo. This is a waste. We had to remember to use the Datacron for Kneesaa. That's definitely something I need to test out more. Just pay attention to who has days or not. Okay, that was... I should just soloed that or use JML elsewhere. Kneesaa can't go up against Bossk. Boba Fett will ruin that. We might do it up against Cody. But is the best challenge Sana? Or is it Dooku? I'm going to do Sana. But I don't feel good about it. Not in the sense I think it's going to fail. I think it's going to dominate. I want to give him a proper challenge. And this ain't it. Well, I guess there is daze. And ability block. We'll call Chirpa to assist, I guess. Just get rid of the daze. This is what I mean. This is such a waste. I think this would have been just as dominant up against any of the teams remaining except for Bossk. We have so many good teams left. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just do gas or something. Let's just... I don't know. None of this matters. This is why I hate being in 3v3. Let's play with a Datacron. Maybe we'll do that up against the other team. Boom. I haven't seen this team like in a year. Alright, he's down. Just even like a gear 12 poggle. Oh my god, you guys don't pull turn meter, do you? Uh-oh. Okay, good. I was afraid we were going to get stuck there for a moment. Moving on. Is this where we're going to do Cody? It just feels like a waste. Let's do it. Cody, Rex. We weren't going to do that. Let's do Arc. Because then we can do this. No, I wanted Echo. We're going to bring in Echo. Because Echo's good up against droids. This might actually be a little reckless, because Cody's not like a good leader. But we do have stun and dispel up against droids. Maybe I should have saved. No, we still. Doesn't matter, because the turret can get rid of it. So what do I care? This feels like it's going poorly, though. Alright, let's hit Droidica. This is bad. This is going terribly. This Kron is not doing anything for me. Nope, don't die on me. Please let me AoE. Let me AoE. Just one. Oh my god. Fine. We got to get back to being serious. Like, I had already had this, like, pep talk with myself to be serious, and now I'm just goofing off again. Maybe it would have been better with Rex. Or maybe Rex plus the Cody Cron. There she is. It's just auto. Yeah, so we got Jedi Knight Calcastus now, which is great. And I do have the gear and everything to gear him up. I'm going to save that though, because until 5v5 starts, and we'll do it in a video. We'll have a lot of stuff to do by then. We might even, if we're doing what, 5 shards a day, and then like a week, so we're about 25 shards. No, I need about 2 weeks to finish Scout Trooper and Drogon, because Drogon became farmable the day we record this as well. Does this feel like a Sith Eternal Emperor solo? Is that reckless? Let's just do it. Oh, we have unaligned force users. Let's do that, because that's fun. Cere, Malicos, and just get rid of it. Alright, I guess we get rid of... Let's get rid of Captain Rex. Boom. Alright, let's just auto from here. See, these kinds of matches, like, I'm looking for things to entertain myself. Alright, we'll just do this. Whatever, let's get it over with. Just go away. Don't want to link you guys. Does this dispel? No. Come on. No, did you stop touching the computer? She just minimized everything. She touched the trackpad. Do we gotta wait for this nonsense again? Don't touch. We're working here. Can we just finish this off? Okay, finally. this fleet defense? What? Fine. I guess. Alright. So let's bring out, we'll do Profundity Mirror. The good part is he doesn't have a Leviathan fleet then. Because he has the Leviathan. Maybe just unlock the Leviathan though. The other day, but that was what, 5 days ago? No, he just hasn't updated his stuff, his defense. He's got no Profundity, no Leviathan, no Executor. He's gonna have a tough time clearing my fleet. It's possible. It's going to take some time. I need to pay attention. I'm not messing up right now, am I? Okay. Alright, Outrider down. Falcon reinforced hull is gone. Sure, let's keep attacking it. Maybe we get lucky. And we can make this a fast battle. Ability block. I'm gonna do this because I don't want to debuff it because it'll cleanse. Perfect. Alright, let's auto. We're done. You should have called for the assist, not that. But I'll excuse it. That's a waste of a turn. Finally. Alright, I'm not feeling great about this next choice, but we're gonna do it. Because there's a little bit of RNG with this. That's not the best option for me. Yeah, this is not what I really want. Okay, let's throw down some buzzies. Yeah, you know what? Take it, IG-88. Get some more. Houndstooth is too early. No, this is bad. That's way early on the Houndstooth. Alright, at least it landed on the IG-88. It's not terrible. I'm just going to basic on Houndstooth. I don't want to feed it turn meter right now, because we didn't have any Vulture droids to assist. I need to bring out Ebon Hawk. Okay, good. They do not have the contract yet, so we still have a shot. This is not going great. Especially because we just lost him. Losing Vulture droids is acceptable. Alright, it's basic. We're gonna AoE, but it feeds turn meter, which I don't like. But I got him dying is great. Boom. Ah, you got to it! I thought I'd get there. Next turn we would have got there. And this is kind of a terrible start for me. Because I don't know if we can clean that up now. We're going to have to do Empire, Chimera. I don't do that really, though. Do I have everything I need? Yeah, I have everything I need. How does that fleet work? I haven't done that in a while. Am I really going to go by memory? We're just going to go by memory. Alright, we do... Do you want to do something like that? Should I refresh my memory on this? I guess the only question is, do I bring in all this other stuff? And the only reason I'm thinking about doing it is, do I really have a remaining fleet after the TIE bomber's gone? Like, I guess we could run the Scythe with the other stuff. And if this goes well, we don't need the... What if we just brought in the Reaper just in case? If it gets to a position with the Scythe needing that, I think we'll do that because we might need a couple shots up against the other fleet. Let's do this. I don't like it. Preloaded turn meter, I don't know. Alright. And usually this is with the Sith bomber. I don't know if that portion matters. But they did go after Vader. So maybe it does. Alright. We had Bossk. And we lost Vader. No, we lost Vader, so we don't get our ship now. Or wait, no, we do. Okay, fine. 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 But we can't... We can't hit Razor Crest. I don't think we do it. One more. Maybe we can. Maybe we don't even need it. Alright, let's start AoEs. Goodbye, friend. Is this the right... I kind of want to take out... We're gonna do this, but maybe Slave 1's the better choice. Now let's just take out Cad Bane right now. Alright, okay, so we get through it. We're alive, we're fine. We can do... I mean, yeah, this is all fine. Great, okay, good. Let's move on. We cleared it. He's done another attack. I kind of just want to do some Marauder stuff. Let's just do this. Let's do 5s, Marauder. That technically, I guess, it's supposed to be better with this guy, so let's give it to him. Obviously, this is not the ideal fleet, but I want... Last week I wanted to test the endurance, and this week I was supposed to do the negotiator, and we forgot. Let's taunt over here. Okay, we don't need to do that. So we'll do this one. We land ability block. He's getting hit now. We can dispel. And now we can bring out another tank. We'll hit the Sith Trooper. We will heal up 5th. Okay. Now we got dual tank action. We need to get some Valor out. I know we do have Valor. At least one ship has Valor. Okay, what do basics do? Let's do that because we need target. Oh, dodge. Oh no, we still got target lock. Okay, good. Basic and that's spreading target lock, which is good because we need to start AoEs with the capital ship. Dispel. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Let's see if we can take out Sith. Perfect. Alright, they got rid of all the target lock. Can I reapply it with this or tenacity? No, okay, good. Let's AoE, get rid of some foresights, land some ability blocks, and let's heal you up. Oh, you didn't heal. Okay, so it doesn't have a dispel. We lost that ship. He got to that first? I'm not even close to it, right? 2 away. Do any of these dispel? Offense down. Okay, dispel. Gonna lose him. We're gonna lose this. Just not feeling it. Like, these Sith ships have significantly more synergy, which is causing some problems. And they got to the capital ship ultimate first. Like, there's definitely ways that I could have improved my play of this, but still, I don't think the advantage should be that much on their end. And we took out a single ship. Like, I've been delaying using this or just not using it because we don't have any target lock on the field. Like, that's not how this stuff's supposed to work. Yeah, the synergy is so much better on the Sith ships that it just negated a lot of the stuff there. Alright. You know what we're going to do? We're going to bring out our friend, the Raddus. Do we have something else I can give you? Here. Yeah, I don't know about the preloaded turn meter, how that's going to affect things. We will see. Right now we're just working on getting towards the ultimate on the Raddus, which doesn't really work up, or not, doesn't really work up against the Leviathan, but it should work fine under these circumstances. I'm just gonna do this for the turn meter. Like we might lose. We're not gonna lose Afterburner, right? Okay. We gotta get to deflector shield. Here we go. 2 more turns. Or at least 2 more specials. Alright. I don't want to do this to anybody. It's just basic. See, they got to the ultimate again. Alright, there's one. That should be it. I should have the ultimate. Perfect. Alright, goodbye, friend. And then we got what? Raven's Claw Finalizer. Great. Let's just do Executrix now. Does he have Mark 6? Yeah. No Mark 6. Okay. I'm gonna do this because I don't really want to lose anybody. Alright, we gotta I should put a buff immunity over on him. That was a mistake. We'll do it next time as we cycle through these abilities. We should be fairly strong on all this. Get offense up. Alright, now we can land buff immunity. Alright, He's gone. Offense up again, and let's do a basic because that shuttle is so powerful. All right. Good, full clear. We'll check back in. I don't think my opponent can, so we'll see if there's consequences to not completely taking this seriously. Let's see how he's playing. He's just doing like one little battle. Yeah, we'll have to just check back later because of the way he's playing. We can't really get a sense. He's playing clean. We got one hold, but we will check back in. Well, it's official. Too much goofing off in this one. Well played by Zemch. In here, he fulls clears. He did it pretty efficiently. We did hold him with a CLS squad up here in front. The rest of it, he played pretty clean, pretty safe. I think he one-shot fleets. Yeah. Even if I had taken this completely seriously, it still would have been a loss because we did take fleet fairly seriously and we needed multiple attempts to get through this. And I did change up my fleet defense to account for this because we have Leviathan on defense right now. Leviathan's moving to offense. Profundity back to defense. That's going to give us a little bit more flexibility with some of this. Although what we struggle with is we don't have a one-shot up against the Executor, reliable one. It's something where me having Iden at relics would really help. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't, but I generally don't do it because it kind of messes up the malevolence counter if it doesn't work. So it's a situation where I need to invest some into pilots so that we can have some cleaner matches. But congrats to Zemch. We got our work cut out for us in order to climb out of the hole we are in Kyber 3 to get back into Kyber 2, and it's not looking good. But we will wrap it up there. Getting caught up on all these videos, a lot of stuff to edit. We got a bunch of things to address, and now that we're past a few more deadlines, we're going to be trying to crank out as much as we can. Thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. Still plays Galaxy of Heroes.